Hi, vid22. So we were just in the midst of ego and how living in a world where you're surrounded by it, it becomes a bit of uh, it's scary at first. It's as though you're speaking to an entity, and if I can say this, I after I learned the ins and outs of it, I started to, I guess, play with it, play with it in other people, which was really freaky because I was able to, I guess, confuse it. Confused. It was not the right thing for me to do. It definitely was not good. I had to prove to myself that there was the existence of it, and for myself, it's proven fact. Uh, do I recommend it? No. But again, I felt that need to stay away from everybody, just everybody. I couldn't hear it. I couldn't listen. I couldn't be around people. And then there was a time when I needed to, uh, you know, do okay living in these parallel worlds. And it sounds, whatever it sounds like, it could sound like it to you. That's fine. Because I know if you're judging me, then I know it's not you that's judging me. It's more your ego that, you know, don't want to hear it or thinks I'm crazy. It's fine. That's I'm more than happy about that. What I do is I think I live about 25% to 75%. But 25%, or maybe 30% ego, and the other 70% is, the true essence of who we all are. But that 30% is enough for me to function just fine because it's I guess something you got to kind of blend. It's a blend. It's you know that's the best way I could describe it. Yeah, again, everybody is different. Everybody will have a different experience if you get to have that experience. The first thing you need to do is to catch yourself, catch your mind playing, continuously bringing stuff up from the past. Uh, it'll, you know, complaining about natural things like the weather, feeling depressed about it. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down. There's songs about it. You know what I'm saying? I can't get no satisfaction. So many songs from the ego. Great songs, don't get me wrong. I mean, they're great, but that's where it's from. And I'm not, again, like I'm saying, we've built so much just on this society that's based on ego. We've done so many amazing things, and we still do amazing things. But the ultimate goal would be to drop all of that, to drop everything, for everyone to do that. You know what I'm saying? The religions, borders. I mean, look at what the world has done just with you know taking advantage of people, slavery throughout the world. It's not just America. It's far from it. For you to believe that America is the foundation and the worst country ever with slavery. Once again, you've been fooled by somebody to believe that. Everyone in this world has been slave. Everyone throughout history. They don't tell you that, and they don't tell you that this was started. Not they always they got to make a boogeyman. The ego has to make boogeymen, and we make many different things into boogeymen. Black people, white people, Spanish people, Mexican people. We just make boogeymen out of everything and everybody. Are there laws that need to be followed? Yeah, right now that's how we live. We need a world with laws and restrictions because of ego. Because there's that thing in people that, some people just way out, way off. There's different levels of it. Some people are just born with more. That negative energy is felt underlying between people. You don't even know what's happening, and that's the way it works. It's a very strange thing, but again, you have to look at it that if these things are happening with energy, that maybe it's something down to the quantum field. It's like you don't feel it, but it's happening. So there's things that are happening without us knowing. Lots of things that are happening without us knowing. But again, so we're religiously, those books were made as a guideline or a book of teaching us about ourselves. The Greeks knew it thousands of years ago. Know thyself. That's the biggest thing you could do, is know who you really are. Know why you are how you are. Because once you know why you do what you do and why things are happening in your head, then you'll understand other people better. And you'll know them. And then there's forgiveness. The next video I want to get into is about love. We're going to get into the subject of love. What is love? Do we know pure love, true love, the idea of love? And is there any love that's out there? This is going to be a pretty simple subject, but most of the things that I've told you, you could learn from nature. Nature pretty much gives us its own guidelines because it's not judgmental as much as we are. So it gives a more raw idea of things, a more realistic idea of things, which we're, as a human race, kind of it's kind of hard for us to be truthful. It's kind of hard for us to be naked. you know Truth, there's that saying about truth was the nakedness that knocked on the door, and nobody wanted the nakedness. Nobody wants the truth. That's the pill that everybody wants, but it's very hard to swallow. Truth. It's just like nakedness. When you're naked, against the world or in front of the world, see, those are the things. When you're naked in front of the world, you don't know. You're vulnerable. And that we could go back to Adam and Eve with the, eating from the fruit, knowing what God knew. That was just a confirmation of ego realizing it needed to cover up. Uh, you think about these things. We're gonna go into love, and we'll also go into the story of the Bible, at the Garden of Eden. That'll be the next video. Okay. Thank you.